Ever wondered how we moved from simple arithmetic to complex coding? How did we get here? Our journey began with Al-Khwarizmi, a Persian mathematician, who is often hailed as the father of algebra. His pioneering work laid the groundwork for the development of algorithms, which are the heart and soul of any programming language. Fast forward to the mid-20th century, the era of machine language was born. It was a time when programmers had to communicate with computers in a language they could understand, a series of zeros and ones. It was a cumbersome process, but a necessary stepping stone. In response to the limitations of machine language, assembly language was created. It was a low-level programming language that used words and symbols to replace the binary code. Then came Fortran, one of the earliest high-level programming languages. It revolutionized the computing world, making programming more accessible and less time-consuming. From simple mathematical computations to machine language, the world of programming has come a long way. But how did we get from machine language to the high-level languages we use today? Well, it's a tale that begins with the low-level languages, the pioneers of programming. These languages, like assembly and machine code, were close to the hardware and required extensive knowledge of the computer's inner workings. They were powerful, but not very user-friendly. Then came the era of procedural languages, designed to make programming more approachable. COBOL, developed in the late 1950s, was one of the first high-level languages. It was designed for business data processing and is still in use today in many legacy systems. The mid-1970s introduced us to C, a language that combined the efficiency of assembly with the readability of high-level languages. C was a game changer, leading to a new generation of languages like C++, which added the concept of object-oriented programming to the mix. As we moved into the 90s, Java emerged, bringing with it the promise of write once, run anywhere. Java's platform independence and its robust set of libraries made it a favorite for enterprise-level applications. Each of these languages built upon its predecessors, adding new features and paradigms, making programming more efficient and user-friendly. As technology advanced, so did our programming languages, becoming more sophisticated, efficient, and accessible. The journey doesn't end here, though. Among these languages, one has risen above the rest in recent years. Any guesses? Yes, it's Python. Our journey into the evolution of programming brings us to the rise of a language that has captured the hearts of coders worldwide. Python, named not after the snake, but the British comedy group Monty Python, was conceptualized by Guido van Rossum during the late 80s. Van Rossum aimed for simplicity and readability, and Python was born out of this vision. It's a language that trades the complex syntax of its predecessors for a more human-readable form. Python's clean and efficient design makes it stand out among other languages, making it easier for beginners to pick up and for professionals to maintain. But what really sets Python apart is its versatility. Python's wide-ranging applications stretch across various fields, from web development to data analysis, and from network programming to artificial intelligence and machine learning. Python's power is in its libraries. These pre-written codes save time and effort, allowing programmers to focus more on problem-solving rather than coding from scratch. Libraries like NumPy for numerical computing, Pandas for data analysis, and TensorFlow for machine learning are just the tip of the iceberg. Today, Python is not just a programming language, it's a phenomenon. It's a tool that empowers us to explore and shape the digital world. Python's simplicity and versatility have made it a favorite among both beginners and professionals alike. So, how about we dive in and write our first Python program? Let's start with a classic, the Hello World program. This is a simple piece of code that displays the message Hello World on your screen. In Python, it's as easy as writing print Hello World. Now let's break this down. The print function in Python is used to output text or other data types to the console. The parentheses are where we put the content we want to print. In this case, it's the phrase Hello World. The quotation marks indicate that Hello World is a string, which is a type of data that holds a sequence of characters. With a single line of code, you've created your very first Python program. And there you have it, your first Python program. From Al-Khwarizmi to Python, programming has evolved tremendously, and who knows where it will take us next.